Hi everyone, I'm Tara and this is Tasty Stars Healthy Bites. I'm cooking up some dinner, so I want to show you how I'm making one of my all-time favorite chicken dinners is chicken carbonara, but I'm going to show you my healthy version. So this is great for people who are on keto or just watching low carb. I already have boneless, skinless chicken thighs. I'm cooking them up with some extra virgin olive oil and some salt and pepper. I'm just waiting for them to cook all the way through, and then I'm gonna take them out of the pan and we're gonna create our sauce right in the same pan and then put the chicken back in. These with zucchini. So while the chicken's cooking, I'm just gonna go ahead and start dicing up the zucchini. It's a way to get some veggies in there. Peas really are not very nutritious, so I wanted to stick with the green and I chose zucchini. You can put broccoli, you can put any type of green vegetable. You could even, I wouldn't go with the squash. It tends to be a little bit more sweeter. But yeah, you can choose whatever veggie you want. I went with zucchini. So I'm just gonna give it. Just want small little chunks. Cute, like that. All right, so the chicken has been cooking. I'm just gonna give it one last flip. Make sure we have some nice color. There we go, this is good. Chicken is done, so I'm gonna go ahead and take the chicken out and just set it aside. I am going to lower my heat a little bit because I don't want the pancetta when I put it in to burn. Okay, so originally I told you when I was cooking the chicken, all I put in the pan was some extra virgin olive oil. So now we have all that yummy flavor in there. We don't want to lose that. So, lowering the heat a little bit because I want my pancetta to get crispy but not burned. So I'm gonna go ahead and add in the pancetta, let that start to cook. More of a slow cook. Got my spatula. So we're just gonna let this start to render down. You want most of the fat to render down and you want it to get crispy, but you don't wanna do it too fast or it'll scorch and it'll give you that burnt flavor. You don't want that. So I lowered the heat and we're gonna add 2 cloves of garlic. These are some nice sized cloves of garlic. So we're just gonna give them a smash and a chop and throw them right in there. All right, in the garlic. Garlic together here. Okay, just gonna keep an eye on that, and ooh, the flavors are developing. You can smell it already. We're just gonna let that cook for a few minutes. Let that pancetta get nice and crispy. Let the garlic cook down a bit so it's not raw, and then we're gonna add our veggies. All right, so the pancetta is really rendering nicely. It's not quite the crispiness that I want yet. I still want it to cook a little bit more, but this is the perfect stage to add the vegetables. So I'm gonna go ahead and add the zucchini in the pan as well, so that can start to cook and get all that flavor too. And then just keep giving it a couple stirs and let the zucchini begin to cook down as well. And then I think they'll both come together around the same time. Looks really good. All right, so our pancetta, zucchini, garlic, is ready. So now we're gonna make our sauce. This is the type of sauce that makes it really creamy because we're gonna use the egg yolks and we're gonna temper the milk into the egg yolks and hope that we don't scramble them, and we're gonna get a great velvety sauce. So I'm gonna use 1.5 cups of cream and I'm gonna put it right into the pan. Now I'm not gonna let this go. You're not gonna walk away from this, because once it warms up just a little bit, that's when we're gonna mix it in with the eggs. So I have 4 egg yolks that I've had at room temperature. I've had them sitting out the whole time I've been cooking, because you don't want cold eggs and then introduce a warm solution. You're not gonna get a good result. So I'm gonna put a couple spoons slowly of this warm cream right into the egg yolks, mix them up, and it creates a nice velvety consistency. No scrambling of the eggs. We don't want that. Now we're gonna pour this into the pan with the rest of the cream. This would be the point for a traditional carbonara where you would use the pasta water and you would add it in here. But we're not doing that. We're just gonna do it with the eggs and the cream. And it is coming out beautifully. I'm not gonna add any more salt to this because the pancetta is very salty, but I am gonna add some fresh black pepper. And then I have some fresh herbs. I have some basil and some parsley. I'm gonna go ahead and give that a rough little chop, and I'm gonna throw that in there as well. Oh, it smells so good. Put it in there. Give it a little stir. This is gonna start to thicken up, and it's gonna be the perfect consistency. Now we're gonna add, that was 1.5 cups of heavy cream. I used heavy cream. 4 egg yolks, fresh black pepper, fresh parsley, and fresh basil. And now I'm gonna add some fresh Parmesan Reggiano. We're gonna put that right in there as well. This is about 1/2 cup. And we're just gonna keep stirring it till we get a nice thickness. So it's not like a soupy, but a nice and thick. Smells so good. Okay, we're gonna let this cook for a minute. While it's cooking, I wanna show you the pasta that I'm using. It used to be called, it's skinny pasta. This is what it used to be called. And they've renamed it. It's the same exact product. It's that simple. So either one of these, when you can find them, this is what I use for my go-to because it's not real pasta. It's water, cognac powder, pea protein, and it basically doesn't have any flavor. It comes in these little pouches of water, and you just throw them in the dish drain and rinse them off, and it takes on the flavor of whatever you're cooking it with. So that's what I'm using as my pasta. This is just about done. Oh, it smells so good with the fresh herbs. So I went ahead, and this is one of the packages of the pasta, and I think I'm gonna use 2, but I'm gonna go ahead and put 1 and then check the consistency. We might need a second. They're really small, let me show you. So when you open them up, they're just this little pouch on the inside, like this, and they're sitting in water, so you don't have to cook them. You just add them to whatever you're making. So I'm gonna add the second pouch as well. So the second package, just rinsed it off with water and added it right in. Oh, it smells so good. Chicken is fully cooked. I just wanted to take on all these yummy flavors. All right, so let's give this a try. Gather some of our pasta. Look at that. This is chicken. It came out so pretty. Gotta give it a taste. If somebody sat this in front of you, you would never know that it really wasn't pasta, but that's okay. We know. This is up there. This is really, really good. I promise you, you won't miss the little green peas that they normally throw in chicken carbonara. The zucchini does it justice. And again, if you want to change up the vegetables, you can put spring vegetables in there. Throw in some broccoli. Make it more veggie forward. But the cream has a perfect consistency. It came out really well. Please give this a try and let me know what you think. Like and subscribe. Everybody take care, and I'll see you soon.